All right, so I'm on my last go around for tours, and this is my last time being inside of Denali National Park. I may come again after the season is over. I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna walk around and see what has grown. So in this vlog, I'm just gonna talk about changes. So previously I talked about leaving Parker here and then driving in a truck, or a truck that I'll buy for my land, down to the lower 48. I have since then changed my mind, as I tend to do. It's been very chatty little squirrel. It's been my battery was cold. I had to switch it out for the one in my pocket. It's a little bit chilly here today. But I was saying that I've kind of changed my mind on how I'm going to live the rest of the winter. I'm actually going to still buy the truck, but I'm shipping Parker home to my mom's house, and that way I have a winter home. I just couldn't fathom not having my house with me. So I am sending my house home to my mom's so that I can have Parker with me over the winter. And the plan is next year to just drive my truck up, leave the van back at my mom's, and then buy a trailer for up here, well, for the summer, and then something I could put onto the land. I have changed my mind like multiple times. This has kind of been a stressful process with purchasing the land and trying to figure out what to do with Parker, because I need my house, right? And at first I was going to leave Parker here. I was going to store him for the winter so that I would have him for the summer next year. But then I started to think about, what am I going to do? I mean, I could live in my truck, or I could buy a trailer, but it kind of just makes more sense to ship Parker to my mom's, and he can stay there for the few months that I am here for the summer, get a trailer, and then I can have something to live in while I'm here, and in the wintertime put it onto my property. So that is so yes, I'll be putting a trailer onto my land. That way I can winterize it, and I can use it for when I'm working on the land, and then I'll have something in the summer as well for work to be able to stay in. So I've come up with this plan. And it is crazy. This summer I didn't save a lot of money working. I've spent a lot of money, well spent. I purchased the land, of course, and I've also paid off some debt, but shipping Parker back and purchasing a vehicle is kind of like, the purpose of me coming and working seasonally here in Alaska, or being up here, is so that I can save money, and I'm not saving a lot of money this summer, but I know that it's all worth it in the end. Yeah, so I'm walking through this beautiful wonderland for the last time this season, and I'll take you guys along with me. I might take a couple of photos if I can find them, and add those to the video mix as well. my plans for the winter are to relax. I have a project that I want to work on that I'll talk about a little later. I'm planning the first trip for 2024 for my group, my women's group travel, and just hang out with family. Look at this mushroom. Sorry. Look at this mushroom, guys. That is so cool. But I'm gonna hang out with family, work on some projects, and I may work this winter. This will be the first winter that I've worked in 4 years. So I may work this winter. Nothing spectacular, just something local, like a hostess position that I don't have to really think a lot and do a lot of things or have a lot of responsibility. So those are the things that I'm going to be doing for the winter time. And adventuring, of course, I'll have my truck and I'll be doing some off-roading type things, some overlanding things, and I can't wait to do that. Hopefully I'll be able to meet some friends and we can do some things together. But that is what I'm going to be doing for the winter. And let me get you back to this beautiful, beautiful walk. So we're down closer to the river. I love it down here. This is my spot. So when the guests are walking around and doing their whole visitor center thing for a few hours, I like to come down to, I thought I heard something, but it's just a squirrel. I like to come down to the river and sit and just relax and take in the beauty of what is nature. So we're gonna take a walk down to my favorite spot. Isn't it like absolutely beautiful, peaceful? One of the reasons why I like this particular route is there are usually not a lot of people on the trail with me. Most people tend to go on the popular trails or they take the shorter trails because they're not sure of where to go in the park. So I have the advantage of knowing that this is going to be an empty trail. It is so beautiful. Look at this tree. It's pretty unique. Look at it up there. All right, let me continue to move on. Ooh, that's a nice little shroom. Look at this one. He's cool. He has some friends along with him. I've been seeing so many mushrooms. I love it. I even bought a book to try to figure out which ones are edible, which ones aren't, and there's just so many varieties that it's kind of cool to look them up and see what kind of shroom it is, where it comes from, and all that. I have this little fascination right now with the mushrooms. But okay, here we go. Back onto the trail, guys. It's truly amazing. Like, I can stand here. I've been in this one spot for about 5 minutes, and I've noticed so many different elements of the forest here. I find beauty in everything I see, but being out in nature, it's like, wow, it blows my mind every single time. And I've been in this park and walked this trail multiple times this summer, at least 20 times this summer, and it is truly amazing how beautiful it is, and the changes that I see and the things that I notice each time that I walk through the forest here. All right, let's continue to move onward. Look at this monster of a mushroom. Sheesh. It's huge. Wow. With this being my last tour, I head to Iceland with my sister at the end of the month. And once I get back from Iceland, I'll be staying in a cabin for 3 weeks to check out my land, do some things on my land, and then I'll be making my way over to, I just saw a mushroom. I'll be making my way down to Seattle I have a friend that's gonna fly up and she's gonna drive with me through Canada into Seattle, and from there I'll make my way into California, and that's where I'll be wintering. This has been a really good summer, and I have not explored as much as I would have liked to explore, but I have seen some really great things, and I was able to go to Katmai National Park and see the big bears. I was able to do a little bit of hiking. I took a helicopter flight, and you probably have seen all that in my video previously that talks about my summer and things I did this summer. Next year I plan on taking a little more time off, hosting some women's travel groups here in Alaska and an international one as well. Overall though, I cannot complain. It has been a wonderful summer. Even though I feel as though I'm leaving here not with as much savings as I would have wanted to, but I have land. I'm a landowner, and that makes it all worth it. And next year I'll begin to save again and start the process all over again. But I feel like I have accomplished some things this summer, and I'm proud of myself for what I have accomplished. It's so peaceful, so quiet. The river is pretty high today. We've gotten a lot of rain in the area. It's really flowing. But it's so beautiful. Group. This is really cool. I just like the way that it looks with the colors. Right? The battery on my GoPro is very low, and I don't want it to cut us off, so I'm going to cut off our video right here. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog, and I just wanted to update you guys about things that are going on in my life with me and with Parker and the land and my summer and future plans. I'll see you in the next one. I hope that you enjoy these photos that I'm about to show you that I took along the way. And until I see you guys again, love and light.